Hello my fellow Crusaders, welcome back to the custom Hearthstone expansion, Secrets of the Scarlet Crusade. Last time I shared the cinematic trailer for the expansion, as well as an announcement video that went over all the mechanics of the expansion. I talked about how secrets are now available for Priest, and showed off the two factions in the expansion. But this time we're gonna dive deeper into one of the two factions, the Scarlet Crusade. This was the faction for Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Priest and Rogue, and it came with lots of new secrets that I will be sharing in this video.
Naughty secrets.
Let's start off with the cards and secrets are made for Hunter. Like this legendary card, Houndmaster Luxie.
Release the hounds!
Luxie is made for a new animal companion deck in this expansion. Luxie is a 5-mana 5/5 minion, and he comes with the custom evergreen keyword, Rest of Game. Rest of Game is essentially just a battle cry that lasts until the end of the game. Luxie's Rest of Game effect will cause each of your animal companions to gain an effect from one of the other two. This means that Luxie will essentially transform your animal companions into new minions. Huffer will gain the effect of Leok that gives your other minions +1 attack. Leok will gain Taunt from Misha, and finally Misha will gain Charge from Huffer. These will always be the effects your animal companions gain. Hunter gets these cards to support their new animal companion package. Hunter also gets this minion, Scarlet Tracking Hound. This is a 3-mana 3/3 beast and it features the brand new custom keyword, Rumor. Cards with Rumor will trigger a bonus if a secret triggered after your last turn, whether that secret was your own or your opponent's. The Scarlet Tracking Hound will draw a minion when played, but if a secret triggered after your last turn, both the drawn minion and the Tracking Hound will gain +1/+1. To help you with triggering your Rumor effects, Hunter also gets 3 new secrets, like these two, one of which might even be played in your animal companion deck. The third secret is a legendary secret, Release the Hounds. I already showed this card in the announcement video, so I'll keep it brief. Release the Hounds will trigger after your opponent plays a minion and will then summon 3 1/1 hounds that attack the minion. But if all 3 hounds die, 3 more will get summoned, repeating until the minion has died and will always leave you with 1 to 3 hounds on the battlefield. Now for Mage. Mage gets the legendary minion, Arcanist Doan.
Burn in righteous fire!
Mage got 2 packages in the expansion, a new secret package and a package revolving fire spells. Doan is the legendary card for the fire spell package. Doan is a 4-mana 2/6 minion, and while he's on the battlefield he will cause all fire spells you cast on minions to also target the neighbors and have spell damage +2. A fire spell you'd probably want to play with Doan is this one, Burning Reckoning. This 6-mana spell will deal 5 damage and summon a 5/5 elemental. So if you play it with Doan, you'll end up dealing 5 damage to 3 minions and summon 3 5/5 elementals. Here are a few more cards you probably want to play in the fire spell package. Mage also gets a card with Rumor, Scarlet Evoker. Scarlet Evoker is a 4-mana 4/4 minion and it will discover a spell that costs 5 or more when played. But if a secret triggered after your last turn, the spell will cost 3 less. Mage also gets 3 new secrets, like these two. The third secret Mage gets is a legendary secret, Righteous Fire. Righteous Fire will trigger when your opponent draws a card and will then light it on fire. This means that if your opponent doesn't play the card within 3 turns, it will burn, getting destroyed. But at the start of each enemy turn, if the card hasn't been played, the fire will spread to its neighbors. This means that these new cards will also get burned after 3 turns, but it's now actually only 2 turns, and like the first card, these cards will also spread the fire to their neighbors next turn. This way you could potentially destroy your opponent's entire hand, but if the first card drawn gets played immediately, the secret will just do nothing. Okay, let's move on to Paladin. Paladin gets the legendary minion, Renault McGray.
Infidels. They must be purified!
Renault is a 6-mana 6/4 minion with Rush, and he is immune while you control a Silverhand recruit. To help him with this, Renault will also summon 2 Silverhand recruits when played. Paladin gets these 2 cards to support Renault. And like the drink spells, Squad of Scarlets will change its art with each use. Paladin also gets cards for a new secret deck, such as this new gem, Mysterious Inquisitor. This 6 mana 5/5 minion will cast 5 random Paladin secrets when played. Like the previous 2 classes, Paladin gets 3 new secrets, such as these 2. And a legendary secret, Final Reckoning. This secret will trigger after your hero takes 8 or more damage in a single turn and will then destroy all enemy minions. Moving on, we got the brand new secret class, Priest. Priest gets the legendary minion, Sally Whitemane.
No one expects the Scarlet Inquisition!
Sally is a 6 mana 5/7 minion, and when you play her, she will discover a friendly minion that died this game and will then re-summon it with +3/+3. Here are some cards you might want to run with Sally. Priest gets the rumor card, Ward of Light. This 2 mana holy spell will give a minion +5 health and draw a card. But if a secret triggered after your last turn, it will also give your hero +5 health. Priest gets not 3, but 4 new secrets. Like Mage, Priest secrets cost 3 mana. Their legendary secret is Arise My Champion. This secret will trigger when a friendly minion dies and will then re-summon it. But if the minion dies again this turn, the secret will get recast, but it will only trigger once the next friendly minion dies. Now for the final class of the Scarlet Crusade faction, Rogue. Rogue gets this legendary minion, Interrogator Vicious.
Tell me everything.
Vicious is a 4 mana 4/3 minion that will cause all your death rattles to trigger twice when he's on the battlefield. Vicious will also deal 2 damage to all minions with death rattle when played, which can both help you trigger your own death rattles, but will also deal with enemy minions with death rattle. To support Vicious, Rogue gets these new minions with death rattle or death rattle support. Notice that they all have 2 health. Rogue also gets 3 new secrets, like these 2. Something to note about Temporary Retreat is that once it cancels an enemy attack, the enemy will still get to attack a different target. Rogue's legendary secret is Secrets from Your Flesh. I also showed this secret in the last video, so I won't go into too much detail. This secret will keep adding secrets from any class onto itself at the start of your turns, and will gain the effects of these secrets. Then once any of the added secrets trigger, Secrets from Your Flesh will trigger too, instantly casting all the other secrets that were added. Well, that's all I had for you in this video. Next time I'll show up the cards for the classes in the other faction, the Argent Dawn. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, you know it, and I will see you next time.